Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe for the new world consciousness. Blossom Goodchild channeling the Federation of Light, March 31, 2024. Blossom Goodchild. Hello, my friends. The last time I chatted to you in this way seems an eternity ago, as does the cruise I had the pleasure of experiencing only last week. Time is a funny thing. On to business. Many are intrigued to know if you have any words to offer regarding the new monolith that appeared out of nowhere in Wales last week. Care to comment? Federation of Light. Welcome back from your travels, Blossom. You were unsure of its deeper purpose. Yet, it does not always need to be apparent at the time, because if it was made known, one's thoughts and actions in trying to make more of it would defeat the objective. Best, in many situations of this kind, to simply allow and let be in the knowing that you did what needed to be done. Blossom Goodchild. Thank you for that. I accept that, and it settles well. Federation of Light. The new addition to the already founded structures, known to you as monoliths, is indeed from out of nowhere. It is to start off yet another series of such matter that are now in time ready to be suitably positioned. There shall be some time lapses intermittently spaced, in order for settlement and intrigue. There are 5 more to arrive in quite a short period of your time. Blossom Goodchild. That is quite precise. Federation of Light. For now, that is the number we are prepared to offer, although, as your days progress, the build-up of such monuments shall increase, as they are an essential part of the divine plan. Blossom Goodchild. It seems, as with the other authentic structures, that there is no trace of evidence as to how they got there. Are you able to offer knowledge on this? Federation of Light. These structures were compiled off-world, in a particular ship that has a vast compartment that was developed specifically for the intention to create them. Their intelligence assisted in their own making. Blossom Goodchild. Hold on. Are you saying they helped to make themselves? Federation of Light. Yes. That is exactly what we are saying. You see, Blossom, the off-world scientists designated to design such structures of intelligence were fully aware that the inner workings of these monoliths would be able to continue certain placements of that which the scientists created, and then co-create them further of their own accord. Blossom Goodchild. So, sort of like a highly intelligent version of what we know as AI? Federation of Light. Sort of. Here again, Blossom, we have trouble explaining to you that which is beyond the understandings of the human understanding. Blossom Goodchild. I know. I can feel that. Let's persevere if we can. Federation of Light. As we have expressed before, the role of such structures stands in high status for that which is to come. That which is planned to take place down the track could not be accomplished energetically, if it were not for these monoliths to be in their exact positioning, at the exact alignment of all in the universe. Blossom Goodchild. What? All in the universe? Federation of Light. Indeed, Blossom, for this divine plan involves just that. The entire universe to be in a position in a space of itself for all to go according to plan. Blossom Goodchild. I want to say go where? Federation of Light. Into the higher dimensional stage of Earth's journey. It is destined. This is why we reiterate time and time again, to let go of fear and to know that the light has won. It always has. It always will. It cannot lose, for it is light love, and there is nothing that exists that is not from of it. Blossom Goodchild. Back to the universe being in alignment. So, do you mean the stars and planets etc. are to be in a certain position, for when this must take place? Federation of Light. We do. Nothing can interfere with this. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, I presume it must remain a secret as to when this takes place? Federation of Light. You presume correctly. If we were to say when this will occur, that would cause interference, and nothing is to interfere. Blossom Goodchild. You once did a wonderful channeling telling us all about the monoliths and crystals and what would happen at their time of activation. It was so exciting, and to think that all the astrological plans have to be in place at the time of activation I find a thrilling concept. Federation of Ulst. It is indeed extremely exciting for all that is. For all that is plays its part in this transformation. Blossom Goodchild. Are you able to give us a clue regarding the after effects of this event? Federation of Light. Change. Down to the change in your very soil. Blossom Goodchild. Why did you pick soil, out of all things you could have said? Federation of Light. Because you express soil to be earth, do you not? Blossom Goodchild. Yes. Federation of Light. So, the activation, when it takes place, will change the energy of all that is. You are aware that energy is made up of atoms, molecules, etc., in order for something to be. The activation connecting monoliths, crystals, stars, planets, grids and much more, will be so powerful that it will shift the energy of that which energy knows itself to be into a higher dimensional form of itself. Blossom Goodchild. Is this higher energy new? In that, does it already exist elsewhere on other, more evolved planets? Federation of Light. Yes, it is new. In as of itself. Indeed, many planets and existing life are of a much higher vibrational level than that of your Earth plane at this present time. Yet this part of the plan that we are speaking of is to create a new higher energy for itself, and once created and activated it can then continue to create and activate, surging this new energy into a higher position all of its own. Blossom Goodchild. Thank you so much for all that information. Marvelous. Could we move on now to talk about the eclipse that is happening on the 8th April? There is much speculation about it. Me? I have a feeling that by April 10th, once again, everyone will be wondering what all the fuss was about, as we always do. Federation of Light. Blossom Goodchild. Blossom Goodchild. Oh, how it freaks me, yet amuses, when you say my full name. Federation of Light. It is to do with the energetics within your name that makes it appropriate for us to use it at times. Blossom Goodchild. As a side note, Goody and I had to get married in order to be accepted into Australia. We both had been married before and neither of us wanted to enter into wedlock again, yet we had to. So, we did. I know now, this had to be, so I could end up with such a fab name. Not knowing of the energetics of it, at the time. Every single time someone asks my name I get a response of what a lovely name, or words to that effect. Every single time. Federation of Light. You see, Blossom, at the time of being made to wed, you were both very dismayed. Yet, does this in itself not show that there is reason in all things, even though one may never discover what that reasoning is? So, Blossom Goodchild, this coming eclipse. Blossom Goodchild. Of which I must butt in here to say, I really know little about it, other than speculation that schools are going to close down and the usual fear-mongering of getting extra food in, etc. Ridiculous speculations are in circulation. Federation of Light. This eclipse that is to come is known to be special. We consider all eclipses to be special, as they mark moments in time in your world. Eclipses are markers. Points in a diary, would we say. Points to take note of, as they make a difference in planetary shifts and have effects on the stability of the movement of all that travels through your spatial existence. Again, difficult to express in your language of words. Blossom Goodchild. I know. I can feel and visualize what you are saying, yet words fail. I am hoping many can get telepathically from you what you are saying. Federation of Light. Yes. Many will, especially those who are involved in spreading knowledge of the planets and stars. They will find a way to express it into your talk. Blossom Goodchild. My brain does not compute with astrology no matter how hard I try. Yet, there is a lady named Pam Gregory, who I have listened to in the past, and if anyone can translate for you, I reckon she can. Federation of Light. She can, and she does, and will continue to do so. This lady is highly connected with such matters, and chose this position this time around, to assist many along this particular pathway, that so many find so intriguing. She, as she knows within her being, has been known famously in other lifetimes on such matters, accumulating knowledge with each lifetime to benefit the whole. We take this opportunity to honor all that she offers for the betterment of mankind. Blossom Goodchild. How lovely. So is it a biggie, this eclipse? Is it going to blow our blouses up? Federation of Light. It is to be spectacular. Yet, in our honest opinion, it is not going to set your planet on fire. Blossom Goodchild. Has it been said it will? Federation of Light. We believe so. Blossom Goodchild. I hadn't heard that one. Federation of Light. You would be surprised what has been concocted in order to both thrill and scare. Blossom Goodchild. Probably not. Not anymore. We have all become so used to the lies and propaganda. Many of us no longer are fazed by it all. Just over it and wanting to move on. Federation of Light. And moving on you are always. So, we conclude. Yes, this eclipse will be a sight in the darkness of it, and for those who tune into it, there will be a welcome shift in energy. Yet, we wouldn't suggest an emergency trip to stock up on food is necessary. Blossom Goodchild. Good. I think too many of us have been there, done that, and then it all went past its sell-by date. Federation of Light. Before we take our leave this day, we would care to mention that many are feeling and experiencing the knowing of something, building into something. You have a game called Jenga. We are showing you of how one must, so very carefully, take a piece from somewhere within the already compiled structure and place it on the top, so as to keep the tower rising higher, yet, one false move, and the whole thing collapses. Blossom Goodchild. And you are going to leave us to work that out for ourselves, aren't you? So many scenarios can be concocted from that. Therein lies the fun. Guys, this has been such a pleasure to be back with you today. Good info offered, for which we are also very grateful for the uplift. Federation of Light. Blossom Goodchild. If we had faces, they would be smiling. Yet, no, our energy is expressing so much love to each and everyone. Blossom Goodchild. Thank you so much. In gratitude. In loving service. I am. Website, blossomgoodchild.com.